Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Still haven't fully recovered from the cold that I have, but I'm feeling a lot better and I hopefully sound a little bit better than I did before. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm here to update my Alice in Wonderland project. This project was created by Jessica. She is linked down below, and all of the prompts that correspond to this project and everything you need to know is also below in my description box. We're nearing the end, if I'm correct, but I think I did pretty okay with my prompts this month. So we are going to check out everything that I've worked on. So let's start with the prompt that has been in the longest, and that was for, I'm reading off my notebook, the Cheshire Cat, a product you had to wait to come back in stock to purchase. So this one, I didn't specifically wait on it to come back in stock, but I did see it first release and promised myself if ColourPop had a free shipping sale going on and they still had it in stock the second round, I would pick it up. And that is the ColourPop Twilight palette. So here is what mine looks like. And I wanted to do no pan left behind on this. Last month, I believe I only needed to use the blues. So like these shades and then maybe one of those glitters. And I did just that. And this one is completed. I love this palette. It is a very muted, more of like a cool toned weather color story. As you can see by my makeup today, this is a lot, but I like to go for very warm and colorful shadows most days. This, however, was perfect in like February and March, and just that one dark grungy blue look that I did in April was fun as well. So this is rolling out. I'm happy to have completed this. I really love this one. Then the next prompts I think all rolled in last time. Pretty sure actually. So the next prompt is Drink Me Shrinking Potion, a mini / travel sized product. I rolled in my Viseart quad. I have the peach quad and it has since migrated into my Panda palette of this year. So I rolled that quad in because I had a shimmer in there that was crumbling. My cat knocked it off the table and it was crumbling, and I said I wanted to use that as much as I could to stop it from crumbling. And I have used it. I've used it 8 times, so that's quite a bit. I have re-hit pan on it, which is great. But I've since moved it into my Panda palette of this year, which consists of ColourPop singles, like shadows from various ColourPop palettes. And I decided to put all of the shadows from the quad in there as well, because it did work nicely with the shades that I had in there at that time. So I think it is best for this project to just roll it out. The shimmer did sort of stop crumbling. I have used up most of what was loose on that shadow, but I have moved it into my Panda palette because I feel like it would be best if I just try and use it up completely. I don't know if I can do that, but if you're interested in seeing that, I will link my Panda palette playlist or the last update for you in the cards, so you can check that out. But that little quad, that's no longer a quad because it's in this palette, is rolling out of this project. I'm sorry I don't have any visuals on that, but I don't want to spoil too much for my palette update. So I'm sorry. Let's move on to the next one. The next prompt was Going to a Tea Party, a product you like to use for special occasions / going out. And I had to roll in my Mica Beauty Shop singles. So they're all in this palette. Not all of these are Mica Beauty Shop. If I open this up and I tell you I save these for special occasions, then I think you can tell me which ones are Mica Beauty Shop and which ones aren't. It is this whole row and then that one. One is missing from this palette because I'm working on it in my Pan Those eyeshadows currently. So that update went live last week, if you want to check that out. So I have 14 in total, 13 currently in this palette, and I have used 3 out of the 14 so far. Actually, I used that one from Pan Those eyeshadows, and then I wore 2 today. I just decided to top this look with something special. I'm wearing this shadow right here on my lids. This is called Just a Dream, and then I have this one, Palm Beach, on my lower lash line. I don't really know if you can see all that much, but these shadows are stunning, so beautiful, and I just love them. But I have quite a ways to go to complete No Pan Left Behind on these. Then I have a big fat feel. This one is for the prompt Wake Up Alice, Wake Up, a product you wish you didn't own / regret purchase, and that is my Lilo Cosmetics 1-Up palette. This palette, oh my gosh, I have so much to say about this. I hate it so much. That's a short version of the story. I purchased this. I was hoping I was gonna love it. The shadow quality was so disappointing. I have since taken out most of the shades and put various shadows back in that I also don't love. I wanted to do No Pan Left Behind on this. I haven't touched it. I don't know what to do with this. Honestly, I think this is going to be a declutter in one of my next declutters because I just don't like it. I don't know if it's just like the vibe of this that's giving me a bad feeling, that I just like, I'm holding on to that feeling of this was a shit palette and that's why I don't gravitate towards it, or it was just stupid of me to put these colors in because I just honestly don't use them either. I'm not really sure, and I'm also not really sure what to do with this because I don't think I have anything else that I can roll in for the prompt regret purchase. So I'm gonna keep it in for a month longer and just see what to do with it. But this one might be a prompt that I cannot complete because I don't know. I don't like this palette at all. So let's end up with a palette that I do love and a prompt that I was able to complete. This prompt was Eat Me Cookie, your largest palette / value sized product. And I rolled in my Glamlight Scooby-Doo palette. This, just by like the size of it, is the biggest palette that I have. Not so much with how many colors are in there because there's 25 shadows in here, which isn't all that much. I have a Glam Shop palette? Yeah, a Glam Shop palette with many more. But this one, just the size of it is large. And I think I paid a fair bit of money for this to get shipped to my door. So you roll this one in to also do No Pan Left Behind on, and I managed to do that. This palette I really like. Apart from like these 3 shadows, I don't really love these colors. They're like very dark shimmers. This shimmer is so dark, and then these colors are just not really it for me. The rest of this palette I love to use. I just did a look going down every row, like using all the shades in one look. And today I used this row. It's not just this palette because I wasn't feeling doing a just purple look, but it worked very nicely with what I came up with, in my opinion. And yeah, I love this palette. I'm very happy that I've completed it. So this one is rolling out. So let's see, what do we have rolling out? Yeah, so we have 3 prompts rolling out. I'm gonna get the wheel. I see there's only 1 option left. Is there 1 prompt that I still have to do? That's it? Okay, that's crazy, but we'll roll that one. I wonder what we're gonna get. The last prompt that I have left is It's Only a Dream, a limited edition product / something discontinued. Okay, I'm gonna check my collection and I will be right back. Okay, so a limited edition product. Gosh, I really had to look for that. I didn't really have any eyeshadow palettes, which is normally what I go to, because I know, well, with the exception of the 1UP palette, I know that I can complete my goals for my eyeshadow palettes, but I don't really feel like I have anything limited edition, with the exception of that Twilight New Moon palette, but I worked on those in different projects already. So I decided to go for a lipstick. I don't really wear lipstick a whole lot. This one is from the Revolution Shrek collection, and it is the donkey one. I also have the other two that were in the collection that I never use because I just don't wear a lipstick. I have since ventured into the NYX Butter Glosses. That's what I'm wearing today. And I love that so much more because it is lightweight. It gives a little bit of a color and it wears off very evenly, if you will. Can you hear my assistant purring? So when I work from home, I also work from here. I have a desk there where my computer stands, and I work from home on Fridays. They need to be with me. My cats need to be with me all times. They just hung out with me and it's so funny. And now I moved all my stuff here to film and they both moved with me. They were like, we're gonna go to work, Mom. We're gonna help you. So they've just been walking around and chilling and annoying each other. Okay, so where was I going with this story? The NYX Butter Glosses. I've just been loving those, and they're a better idea for me than lipsticks are. So I'm gonna do, where did I put it? I threw it on the ground to pet my cat. How fitting. I'm gonna do 10 uses on this lipstick. Let's see if I can do it. I have it in my bag at all times, but I just never reach for it, ever. So let's see if I can do 10 uses on this. And then that will be all that will be rolling in. This is going to be the last prompt that we have to work on from now on. I have the other few. The only one I'm really scared of is that one with my 1UP palette. I don't know if I can do it, guys. I really don't know. But I'm going to try my best. And if I don't complete one, then that'll not be the end of the world. But there's that. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out Jessica. Like I mentioned, she's linked down below. And I will hopefully see you in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.